All right, folks, Yishai Fleischer here at Fox Studios. What an awesome place this is. Check this out. It's so cool to be in this great location. I wasn't here to do Fox. I was actually here to do Piers Morgan and to be on a studio pod. In any case, during this interview with Mustafa Barghouti, which is like a pretty strong anti-Israel, pro-Pali activist for many years, and Omar Badar and Emily Schrader, I was called every name in the book. Nazi, fascist, liar, apartheidist, occupier, occupation. Every name in the book they throw at you around here when you're fighting for Israel and against the jihad. They never talk about the jihad. They're always couching it in liberal language. And when the interview comes out, you'll see how many times I was called bad names. And that's one of the tactics that the bad guys use to delegitimize Israel and our arguments. They are against Jewish nationalism. They're against Jewish history. They're against the Bible, of course. And they use every one of these dark words to project their inner hatred of Israel onto us. We got to fight that back. One of the main people that's doing a great job fighting that is Dr. Gadi Taub. He's an Israeli historian. He does a great job in Hebrew. And sometimes he gets on in English, not enough because he's so amazing. Check out this video where he articulates nationalist, pro-Israel, anti-jihad, pro-sovereignty, pro-independence Israeli position, which makes so much intellectual and common sense. Check out Gadi Taub.
The Iranians are saying, we will keep attacking you until you restrain Israel. If you don't, we will continue attacking you. And what does this administration do? Try to restrain Israel. So they're playing the wrong game in the wrong region and have no clue what they're doing. And our conclusion should be, first and foremost, that we should start, we have the technology, we should start manufacturing our own weapons here, and we cannot rely on a democratic administration to protect us because they're playing a different game. Their plan for the region is sacrificing our interests in order to appease Iran, and we should start saying that out loud. My friend Dan Shiftan says that Israel has always been Athens internally and Sparta externally. And so it should be Goliath to the Middle East. And I'm not sure it should play David to the West. I think we should show our democratic and liberal face and modern face to the rest of the West, but we shouldn't be the victims, and we shouldn't be. So maybe David is a good example because David fought back. But we should certainly not project weakness in any direction. Not even towards the West, because the West is in deep crisis, and the West doesn't understand that this war is also the front line in the fight between civilizations, in which the West is suffering from an autoimmune disease called wokeness and is unable to protect its own interest and its own values. And this is what it comes to. If you do not protect your own values, you get the Muslim Brotherhood values. So first of all, I suggest we stop talking about solutions. We'll have to somehow manage this situation. And for the time being, until, I don't know, there's a generational change, Hamas should not have any power whatever in Gaza. It should cease to exist as an organization and a military power. Israel should retain security control over the whole territory, and it also should extract a serious price in terms of land. It should take away part of the Gaza Strip, because if you look at this enemy where death is a glorious thing, then death is not a deterrent. A deterrent is if you start a war with Israel, you lose territory, because their war is for gaining territories. They should pay in the coin they wanted to win with.
All right, that was Gadi Taub, and you are watching Yishai Fleischer TV. Please subscribe. We are fighting the good fight here to be strong, to be pro-Israel, to be anti-jihad, to be pro-family, pro-Bible, and pro-common sense, and pro-a better future for peoples and not to succumb to jihad, and of course pro God's great vision that he's articulating in this world and channeling it through Israel and the Jewish people. God bless you wherever you are. Please subscribe, be part of it. Lots of love and lots of blessings from New York, heading to the land of blessings, and shalom.